So it's Monday, and I've done some timed essays with my Nat 5 biology class. The first thing to point out is that verbal feedback does not always need to be individualised. It can be to a group or to the class, and it can also take place during a live lesson. It does not necessarily need to be recorded. So what I'm going to say is I've been doing a timed essay with my biology class, with my Nat 5s, and I've got them to write on the desks. Now this, I'm going to do an example with desk writing, but this could be anything. This could be work in their jotters or that they've done as a group on a bit of paper, anything that you can take a photo of. So let's imagine I've taken my photo and I'm going to go into my file section and find it here. Normally it'd be my camera roll, but I've saved it here for later. And on the table here, you can see that they have done some work for me. Now, our 5-mark essays in biology can be bullet pointed and they can include diagrams. So that's what we've got here. Now, I want to give some personal or feedback to the class that's not personalised. I want to give kind of general points to the whole class. So I can take a photo using my teacher iPad and I can share it to my Apple TV. So most of your classrooms will have Apple TVs, and to join them you just drag down from the battery on the top right hand corner of your screen with one finger, and then you tap the 2 rectangles basically that are just below the Bluetooth button, and then your Apple TV should pop up there, and then you just tap to join the Apple TV. That'll mean then that anything that I do on my screen is then being shared with the whole class. Essentially, it's the way of doing a visualizer like we used to, so with old visualizers. So all I can do now is I can take my stylus and I can discuss with the class any bits here that I find issues with. So we can talk about the fact that with this diagram, they have labelled most of their parts that I quite like. There's a bit missing here. They've put cut for number 4, but we actually need a bit more detail here to receive that mark. And I can do a lot of modelling at this point with my class. When I'm finished, that's it. The pupils can go back to doing their work. This is quite a nice way just to jump in and out with pupils to give that timely feedback, which is really, really important. And that's something that we don't often do. If we go away and mark work, it can take a few days to get work back to pupils. Whereas if I do it this way, I can give feedback straight away. So that's just one way that you can give live feedback to a class.